by the
I should
Mario.
have expected that. I literally played friendlies with him just a second ago.
Yeah, it was to be expected, but I think Luchalitten plays both, so not too weird of a guess.
And we see the fist bumps, and we are getting into the game.
So we're gonna.
Did you catch which stage it was?
Yes, it should be Pokemon Stadium too. Yes,
Pokemon
indeed, of course, Pokemon
Very
Stadium.
very good stage for Pac-Man, if I believe.
So the back gang immediately going on the offensive, contrary to what we expected, but you kind of have to against Hero, already having set up bounce.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard... You're going to have a difficult time getting some projectiles in against that.
Oh, Luchalitten already critting the Hydrant, getting that away. Elwin gets a grab.
They are now parted after reasonably standing their ground together.
Oh,
and
but
the
Debo
F-smash
kills
hits.
Elwin there already. Not looking too good so far, but they've got plenty of stocks to play with. Elwin almost getting a KO on Luchalitten.
And we already see that Nover and Luchalitten are very high percent very quickly already. So it's going to be really... That same F-smash could just finish them off.
Yeah, lots of damage being tacked on by the back gang. Nover being in a very dire spot here. Gets thrown off stage by Debo. It doesn't die though. Misses the 2-frame with the F-smash. And now both of the back gang have to regain their stage control, which they do, and they almost net a kill on Nover after it. Barely can't close it out, but the F-smash is going to do it from Elwin. Now Luchalitten has set up bounce, but he's going to die for trying to set that up.
Okay, Nover is stuck between the two Pac-Mans, but is immediately freed from their grasp.
And this is looking like quite an even game so far. Debo still having a stock left, but Elwin already being on pretty high percent. And Elwin even loses their second stock here already. This is looking pretty dire for the pack gang.
See that. The bounce is up again, which is going to be very tough for the Pac-Mans to crack, but...
Yeah, but Pac-Man should still have enough CQC tools to deal with it, so it's not the end of the world. Luchalitten trying to go for the Hocus Pocus, but doesn't net too much out of it. Bounce gonna run out, which means that they're gonna start chugging projectiles again.
Oh, and the Hydrant off stage isn't gonna hit it.
Oh, Luchalitten going for the whack. I would have loved to see that hit. Oh, and Debo, or Elwin already gets knocked out, and Debo has to give up his stock for that. Elwin almost getting a KO on Nover there.
However,
But Nover recovers back to stage safely.
they are still on relatively low percent, which means they can still close out those stocks and then get to taking their distance again and then trying to...
Yeah, though it's looking kind of dangerous for Debo already, because this is doubles, and doubles stocks do fall pretty quickly. They can be removed in the blink of an eye. Which almost happens there, with Luchalitten still clinging on to his life at 172%. Kind of insane. 182 even, but that Keklang is probably going to spell their doom. Is he going to time it correctly?
Oh,
He
and
gets
it's gonna
interrupted.
get cancelled by Nover.
Oh no! But Luchalitten is going to fall to the Hydrant there. And now it's a pretty even game, honestly. Backgang being slightly behind, but should not be too far gone to make up for it.
Okay, and the... But okay, so the whack is the big field, right?
No, the thwack is the big field.
The whack is the
whack
big
is
field.
the
Okay.
small,
So the
teeny projectile. Oh, and Nover is gonna die here. That is a surprising turn of events, and that might actually be enough for Packing to make the comeback here. Are they gonna be able to do it? Luchalitten does have a
hit each
buff
other
up
with
already.
those hydrants. Those are flying around right now.
Yeah, they are taking their positions very nicely. Debo taking the front with the setups, and Elwin being there to cover any missed attempts.
Oh,
But
the
Elwin
shield
gets their
break.
shield broken by Luchalitten.
And that's going to spell disaster for Elwin.
Oh no, and now all Luchalitten needs to do is land one good forward air, one good back air, maybe even one good grab. Kaboom is not going to do it, gets shielded correctly, and now a down throw might set up a good advantage to it. Bounce coming out, so no projectiles anymore. Let's see if he's going to make use of this.
Starting the projectile, waiting for that bounce to run out.
Yeah, it should run out very soon. And oh, throws the bell into the bounce and loses the bell because of it. That's so unfortunate.
Doesn't get hit by the sleep.
But right now, any hit can make this game. Oh, nice neutral air. Oh.
Oh, and that up tilt could have spelled disaster for him.
And Luchalitten is very low on mana right now, which might make it difficult for him to make a play, even though he's that far up. Uses the bounce.
Back up.
Oh. And with the bounce, they're not going to be able to make a proper setup. Almost gets the grab, but Luchalitten barely rolls out in time. Oh,
And
but the Sizzle is going to close it out. Very close first game already.
I see that. There's a bunch of discussion going on about that game because it was very tight. It was very close.
Yeah, that was an incredibly close game. It was very impressively played by the Packing around the end of it, because honestly I was not expecting them to be able to make it that close.
Mm-hmm. You know, you had the situation where both of the crackheads had 2 stocks remaining, and yeah, Pakang was 1 stock behind on all fronts.
Yeah, but they played it out so well. They were playing a lot more safely, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, they were really able to set something up. And at the same time, the crackheads were kind of still going in, hitting each other more often. So they were able to capitalize off of that. And in the end, being able to KO Nover, they're granting them a 2v1 essentially. But then Luchalitten still managed to close it out with a very clutch shield break, honestly.
Very clutch.
Like, after that shield break, if Luchalitten wouldn't have knocked away Debo, or was it Elwin? I don't remember.
It was Elwin.
They wouldn't have been able to secure that KO, and that would have probably spelled an entirely different game there. So yeah, very clutch play from Luchalitten, even though he was ahead a percent.
He was also in some pretty good rage percent. I think he was like 150 at that point. Yeah, Sizzle's gonna do it.
Yeah, of course. At that point, you're just gonna... every hit that you survive is a hit that counts.
We're going back to Pokemon Stadium, if I saw correctly.
Yes, very unique, of course. We love to see Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch, released in 2018.
The stage variety is fantastic today.
Yes, but honestly, for doubles, I don't really mind it. I think Pokemon Stadium is a very nice neutral double stage. So let's see.
It is a gentleman's stage for a reason.
Back again, going on the offensive immediately. Probably thought about this for a while before the set. Ooh, nice use of the Hydrant from Nover to try to set up a ledge trap there. Doesn't fully capitalize of it, however, Backgang still at the ledge.
Seeing Debo here, Luchalitten is being dragged across the stage.
Yeah, Luchalitten is kind of getting pummeled this game already. Though also a lot of percent on tacked onto Elwin already. And Nover's gonna catch the bell there, and Luchalitten is gonna get the KO on Elwin already. Now Debo getting Luchalitten off stage might grant a KO from this. Oh, the bell is gonna hit Luchalitten down there, but they can't follow up off of it. Now they both recover safely.
We can see that the game is kind of splitting the team up instead of where last game we saw Pack Gang together a lot. But in the early game now, we can see that they're fighting opposite enemies on opposite sides of the field, and Luchalitten is going to get hit by a projectile.
I'm still noticing quite a distinction from the 2v2 here. Like, it feels like the game is pretty much split up for half of it, which is fine if they're both in advantage states, though I would like to see them cover each other's weaknesses a bit more.
Nover is very far off stage now. The Hydrant is set, but
nice.
Elwin's situation is going to get ruined there by Luchalitten.
And here both players having a 1v1 at the other side of the stage. Elwin is going to win that 1v1 against Nover and is going to get the KO out of that. And now all Debo really needs to do is hang on to that last stock, being a stock tank there, and then they should slowly be able to choke out this game. Oh, almost getting hit by his own trampoline there. That would have spelled doom.
Bounces back up.
And now Luchalitten out of mana again at such an important percentage. I don't know if he's going to be able to recover from this. Oh, gets a grab though. That's going to get some mana back. At the same time, Debo getting an edge guard, or getting a ledge trap onto Nover. Oh, nice up smash there.
Right, we've seen
Luchalitten acquiring a lot of stage control there. However, Elwin is going to be able to force that back a little.
They're both at the ledge now. Oh, and the Crackle Slash?
Crackle Slash.
I have no idea what Hero's doing, by the way.
No, the bird slash.
In the meantime, Luchalitten's stock is going to get wiped out, and that means that they are very even right now. 2 at high percent with 2 stocks, 2 at low percent with 1 stock.
Yeah, though I think Debo would have slightly a higher chance of surviving just because of the nature of his more defensive play. Well, Nover is kind of more of an aggressive player, so if Nover is going to play safe, he might hang on to this stock for a bit longer, which he doesn't seem to be doing. Luchalitten actually taking the back foot here a little.
Unfortunate landing for Debo there, right into the Fire Slash.
Yeah, Debo grabbing a bell there, almost KOing Luchalitten at such an early percent with that already. Tries to set up some kind of ledge trap, however, gets interrupted by Nover. Now Nover getting ledge trapped by Elwin, nicely getting through it, but the back air from Elwin is going to close it out.
Luchalitten is back off stage. Oh wait, no, wait. He has a zoom thing. God.
Oh, the bounce coming in clutch to be able to dodge that the orange there.
Hero is tough to cast. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, lots of things happening at the same time. However, more is going to happen. Be
And a hydrant.
That hydrant knocking out Luchalitten already, and now Nover has to play this 2v1. Let's see if that team is going to be able to close it out again, knowing that the previous 2v1 was indeed won by them. Elwin almost getting KO'd by Nover.
And the bell to the F smash is gonna ruin.
Was it an F smash?
It was an F smash.
Yeah, it was an F smash.
Yeah, sorry, I misspoke.
It happens, it happens.
The F smash.
The oomph.
The oomph.
The oomph?
That's another move.
Like the hero spell?
Yeah.
No way.
Might as well have been an oomph, because that did a lot of damage.
Yeah, but to be fair, Hero deals so much damage.
Hero is crazy.
Is crazy damage. I think Hero is such a cool character, though. I really like Hero.
I wish I understood him.
Yeah, honestly, he's pretty simple at a surface level.
He's simple to play. He's tough to understand.
Right, yeah. Yeah, the thing with Hero is that you have such a big kit to play with, but at the same time, all of your moves inherently are pretty simple. Like, you have a big forward slash, you have a slow move that covers a lot of space, deals a lot of damage, you have some pokes, etc., and then you have a few projectiles in your spells that work a bit differently sometimes, but in the end, it's all just pretty basic principles that you're applying. But you just have so many situations that you can apply those basic principles in that it becomes hard to optimize them. Especially when you consider shit like Acceleratle.
I don't think Cloud Sea of Allrest is a legal stage. I mean, gentlemen,
but
sure.
But Xenoblade is so cool.
Xenobridu.
They have Uncle Rex.
I'll show him if they go free.
So
Alright.
they're gonna change up the stage this time. No more Pokemon Stadium. Finally, we have escaped from the chains of Pokemon Stadium. We are not American anymore.
We're back in Europe, baby.
Woo! The classic Dutch Final Destination. This is not a thing, thankfully. Luchalitten immediately getting that psych up at the start already, also getting a bounce.
Also
nice
getting
buffs.
knocked off stage. Very very tough to play against.
Yeah,
Debo
but
here.
Elwin actually getting KO'd by Nover. I did not catch what happened to them.
I was paying attention to Luchalitten right now.
Yeah. Elwin trying to make up some of the deficit by knocking both of the opponents off stage.
We see
Barely.
some 2v2 action again. Knocked between the two Pac-Man.
Two Hydrants on the field. Let's see what tomfoolery they're gonna cause with that. Speaking of tomfoolery, Debo getting a very nice edge guard on Luchalitten already, which is actually gonna even up the stock count, even though Elwin lost their stock so early on. Oh, very nice side B from Luchalitten. Such a funny move to see. Luchalitten slowly chipping out Debo, getting a shield break even. If Nover is able to cover for this,
and the hydrant
might be a
hits
huge
them.
punish. But the hydrant from Elwin is going to cover that. Oh, Debo going for a nice little trick with the hydrant. However, Nover knowing this trick.
Again, we see here that Elwin and Debo are trying to stick together and trying to, set something up. There you go, two bells crossing up.
Yeah, but Nover and Luchalitten are splitting them so far apart that they're not able to hold on to that game plan. And it's really showing because they do not really know what to do in this situation. It feels like Nover and Luchalitten have total control over this game right now. Oh, nice bell there. Might not be it this time.
So both Luchalitten and Nover are high percent. So any stray hits, that's going to be...
Oh, and Nover snoozes there, which is going to cause Luchalitten to get punished for trying to wake him up. However, still hanging on to his life, being barely too low of a percent for F-Smash to kill. But F-Smash is going to kill this time around with a nice 2-frame.
Elwin trying to knock Nover off stage and hit him with the key, but eventually it's going to be Debo.
And this might still be doable for the pack gang, but it's looking very dire right now. 3 stocks on the field for Crackheads, all being on a very low percent.
I think this is the final match as well.
Yeah.
These are best
So
of 3, right?
these 2 KOs might close out the set for them. Debo already taking a lot of percent from Luchalitten here. Nice little combo from Nover. might capitalize off the ledge trap, but Nover doesn't hit the F smash.
And the dash attack from Hero is going to close out Elwin's last stock,
Now,
which means that there's nothing left for the Pac-Man.
now all they need to do is KO Debo one more time to close out this set, which they should be able to do very soon.
On the miss time with the up smash, that's unfortunate.
Oh, and the bell. Honestly, this might still be doable. If Debo cooks a little here, it might still be doable. Debo tried to get something off, but
and
gets
the
KO'd
bounce
by
is going to reflect that Hydrant, closing out Debo's final stock, and that's going to be the set.
Yes.
Win for Crackheads 2-1.
I think the stage choice there made such a big difference in the final game. Like an absurd difference. Because at Pokemon Stadium 2, all of the matches were seeming kind of even, right? But then Final Destination popped up and was
And that was it for
totally
Pac-Man.
different game.
For Pac Gang, sorry.
For the Pac gang.
The gang.